MOE AGER Productions.
Yo, what up, dog? Sports and music every Tuesday with MOE AGER. Let's get it. Meanwhile, I'm doing me. Y'all should go and do y'all. Real talk, I ain't worried about you goofballs. See, I got coyotes in my new yard. So high up in the hills, man, I'm looking like a new star. Ghetto, cause that's a sign of a come up. I done came a long way from that crib up on Homer. And that 91 Dynasty mama used to drive. Focus, hoping food stamps what kept us alive. Cause in the D, you better be stronger than Clubber Lane. Don't stunt, they ain't playing with them Hunger Games. Cause like green corn, they be running things. From your Audemars rocks to your onion rings. But I've been to Africa so long I started clicking. Eating game and fried chicken like it's my religion. 2 planes, I'm in the building. I wouldn't trade it for the world, center of attention.
Yeah, we back once again. Sports and music with MOE AGER and Yannick. You know, my special co-host Trish Dave is not available today, but you know she'll be back next week, man. We in here, trying not to make too much movement in the camera, but yeah, this is sports and music. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. You know, we had a really good weekend. Shout out to Nahi, had a good little birthday celebration.
Yeah, we got turned. We got turned.
Yeah.
That was a good situation.
Yeah, man. So it's good to have you guys again. You know, we on Easy Way Broadcasting, Easy Way TV, doing the big, making the best out of every situation we get. So this is sports and music. Let me explain what sports and music is. And then after that, I'm going to explain to you guys who I am, Maurice Ager. But, yo, sports and music. You know, we're going to be talking about sports, music, entertainment, entrepreneurship, keeping it real, staying down to earth. But for the most part, you know, this is not your typical Anchorage type show. You know, we talk about things that really happens, like, you know, sports and music, game. Brandon Jennings, they got to a little scuffle this weekend. You know, Brandon Jennings is a point guard that he's playing for the Detroit Pistons. But, you know, apparently he got by the Game. And Game is a rapper, so I guess that's sports and music. But it's in a different type of light. You know, it's not the most positive thing in the world. But anyway, that's sports and music. And every week we're going to have someone special on. You know, this week, you know, we're just going to be chopping it up. Me and my man Yannick talking about issues, things that's going around in the industry, how to make it in the industry. We all is trying to make it. We all out here striving. But I'm Maurice Ager, Detroit, Michigan, Michigan State. Played 5 years professional, played in the NBA. Been doing music all my life. Now I'm doing it full time. I'm entrepreneur. Entertainer, just working hard, man. I need to introduce my boy though, Yannick Beats. Holla at him, doggy.
What up? My name is Yannick Beats. I'm a producer, entrepreneur. I'm from anywhere you're from, USA. By the way of New Mexico. Moved to Phoenix. Did a couple things for Amari Stoudemire. Did some music for them, and then I left and I came to LA. And this is where I currently reside. I got a shoe coming out. Holla at your boy. Yeah, we doing it. Got a script.
Shoes, baby.
We do scripts. We got a show. I mean, what else? I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. I don't even like talking to y'all. I just rather show you the product. I'd rather show y'all the product before I start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like Jesus. I don't even like talking to y'all.
I don't even like talking
Don't
to
speak
y'all,
to yourself.
Man. I don't even talking to y'all. Just watch.
It's all good. Hey, you just gotta watch,
right?
Because you
right.
know that's the main thing, you know, because there's a lot of individuals in the world that, you know, they'll talk your head off about what they have going on.
Yeah.
But you know, I still like to talk about some of the things, you know, so when people go back and document it, they be like, oh yeah, he talked about that a while ago on his show.
Right.
But you know, we actually putting these things together, man. Lord willing, man, everything's gonna come to, you know. But for the most part, man, we have a few things going on in the world. Yo, shout out to Shaq.
Shout out to
Shaq Diesel, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, minority owner of the Sacramento Kings.
Wow. I know he had paper. Like, I knew he had Shaq paper.
Shaq got dough.
But it's like, the King, what does he see in the Kings? Maybe he knows a little something more than just, are they going to move? Are they moving still? Because I heard they were going to go to Virginia, and then they said they weren't going to go to Virginia.
I'm not sure, but I mean, ultimately, you know, once you're a former NBA basketball player, anytime you can have an opportunity to actually buy into any team,
right.
It's a big deal. You know,
right.
Sacramento Kings haven't been good since Chris
Dang.
Webber, Pager, Doug Christie,
That's way back.
Bobby Jackson,
Yeah.
Jason Williams,
Yeah. White chocolate.
Hey, remember Dwight Chocolate said the
He was-
NBA? He
was-
said the NBA was modern day slavery.
Yeah, I guess if you're paying people millions of dollars, I want to be a slave to the NBA. If they gonna pay me millions of dollars, I'll be a slave to the NBA. Yeah,
It's all good, man.
But yeah.
So shout out to Shaq. You know, that's major.
that's pretty big though, man.
You know why it's so major? Because, you know, for years when he was with the Lakers, Sacramento Kings were the rival.
Right.
You know, remember
but
those-
he can't afford the Lakers though.
Nobody can afford the Lakers.
Yeah, you see, Magic Johnson. The only reason why Magic Johnson got a piece of him is because that's part of his contract.
I never knew that.
You never knew that?
I never knew
So
that.
when he did that deal, he did the lifetime deal. They were paying him $25 million a year, lifetime deal. This was in the late 80s.
Wow.
They gave him a $25 million deal a year till he retired, till whenever he retired. In addition, they gave him like a little percentage of the Lakers.
Did he ever retire?
Yeah, he retired. Or did he? I never really.
Did he ever officially retire? I
never
remember.
never heard him like announce it.
Because I remember when he left, he was a point guard. But when he came back, he was a power forward.
Right.
Remember? All right, man.
Right.
We need to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Sports and Music with MOE AGER. And I'm so generous. I'm going to give my man's Mark a little bit of time to get the commercial ready. Let's get it, man.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
He said it was illegal to watch.
Yeah, it was. Man.
Yeah, what's up, man? Welcome back, Sports and Music.
up?
Shout out to Glacier Water. Shout out to Easy Way TV. Y'all see it
Way.
in the background. Let me get out the way. I'm right back.
Yep.
But check us out, man. We over here talking about the
UFC, man.
UFC.
Yeah.
My boy Yannick said it was illegal to watch at one point.
Yo,
Like,
for real. No. When I was young, man, like you had to have it was like rated R.
Yeah.
So they used to have like the tapes, the videotapes come out every year. There was a videotape. It was like UFC 1, UFC 2.
Yeah.
And at the time, this was like when I was young. It was probably UFC 16 when I remember. Man,
But there were no weight classes, no
There was
rules.
no weight class. They were
nothing.
just all going
Anything-
at it.
There were no rounds.
Yeah, and it was
the fight
every
would
size.
go until someone gave up or was down.
right, and it was every size for every size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
makes it
saying?
look like corned beef. Show his
Yo,
face.
But John Jones was probably they saying the best fight ever for UFC was John Jones versus, I don't know how to say the guy's last name. The other guy.
Alexander Gustafsson.
Alexander Gustafsson. That's after the fight. John Jones is the black dude.
Right.
The white dude, of course, is the other. But man,
Dang, did he get a...
They didn't even go to the
CAT scan?
post-fight press conference. They went straight to the hospital.
yeah,
Wow, they got it in on each
yeah,
other.
they were,
Pause.
they were really just, they were beating each other up, dude. Like it was bad. It was, I mean, John Jones, like he threw them elbows. So like there was like he could because the punches weren't working because Alexander, right?
Yeah.
Knuckles were probably broke.
Yo, Alexander could take every punch. Like it was like whatever. But when he threw them elbows, he was still taking the elbows, but it was like he had to really put in work. But both of them, man,
Yeah.
shout out to both of them. They're both like real G's,
It
man.
seemed like the white guy bounced back a little faster.
Yeah, which
But
is weird.
He still lost.
Yeah, because John Jones is the best.
Well, the thing is, John Jones is the best, and he's like he was about to break a record for the longest title
Right.
defenses, like the most title defenses in light heavyweight.
Right.
So unless the other guy won convincingly, they would have given it to John Jones.
Right.
He had to decision would have gone to John Jones.
Yeah, of course. That's just like
what?
that's just like with boxing. Oh, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, that too.
Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather. Look, let me tell you.
Oh,
hold on. Let me holler.
man.
Where's the
We got a
camera?
call
At?
right
Where's
here,
the
too.
camera?
We
at?
got a call.
We got a camera.
Call him in.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Hold on, caller. Give us
Hold on.
1 second. We're trying to get these
Hold on for 1
headphones.
second.
Sports and music. With
Do
Mo
we have
Agger,
somebody
y'all.
calling in special?
We got a caller. Let's go.
Because we about to talk about boxing.
I think this might be a boxer.
Is this a boxer?
Where I plug this in at?
The box down.
Okay.
Is this a
We
boxer?
keep it so real on sports music. Yo, caller, holla at us.
Oh,
Oh,
Still there?
hello.
Yo.
they're on the call again.
Say what? You lost
Oh,
it?
I think we lost him, but
All good. All
call
good.
again.
So back with Canelo Mayweather. Shout out to Mayweather for showing everybody
Classy.
that he is a champion.
Flashy.
Now,
No. He from the mitten. What up, though?
oh yeah.
Michigan
Shout
in
out
the
Flint,
building.
Flint, Michigan. Right
Nah,
there.
he from Grand Rapids.
He from Grand Rapids.
Close
Okay.
enough.
There you go.
Hey, money team.
Yo, he had to show everybody why he is the greatest tactical and smartest fighter of all time.
History.
Of history. He's so fast. I watched the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo threw one punch. And shout out to Canelo. He's gonna be a great fighter. Dude is 46 and 1. He's 23. 46 and 1, he's 23. Okay? The dude has a power. But it don't matter if you have power if you don't have speed. If you can't catch the dude to knock him out, then how you gonna win?
That's difficult.
Yo, Canelo threw one punch. Dog, they did it in slow motion. Canelo threw one punch, right? The time that he threw one punch, Floyd Mayweather had already thrown 3 at the same time. And connected.
And connected.
Floyd Mayweather connected with 50% of his punches.
Connect 4.
Canelo connected with 22%. That's a problem. You know why it's a problem? Because when you're Floyd Mayweather, you're the fastest, you're the greatest. It's the money team. It's the money team. He's real. He's real. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see any fighter right now who can kind of touch him because you got to be.
well, they also say he picks and chooses his opponents.
He should.
As he should.
He should. He's the champion.
Why should he?
He's the world champion.
I mean, who else do
Well,
we
if
need
you're
to
the
pick?
world champion, he should take on anyone.
Who hasn't he beat?
Manny Pacquiao wouldn't fight
He
him.
hasn't fought Manny.
No, you won't fight him.
Why not?
Because Pacquiao wants to do 50%. Are you serious? We gonna split the purse? I'm undefeated. You're not. I'm the world champion. You're not. I'm not gonna give you 50%. That was not gonna work. And Mayweather was smart for that.
Call in, guys. I just tweeted the call-in number. That's 323-965-1600. 1600 nothing.
If you think what I'm saying is wrong, holla at me.
Holla at
Let's
us.
debate this.
Let's
Let's
debate
debate this.
Hey, and it's cool because Pacquiao, he got a few endorsements. Maybe the Henny,
Yeah, he got
hey,
Nike.
but Money Mayweather ain't got none.
He got none. Dude, people don't realize he's the richest athlete.
He's a great promoter too.
Who?
Mayweather.
Mayweather with Griffin Motors? Oh, what do you say?
I thought you were talking about Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah, I am.
You are, yeah. I'm saying he's a great promoter,
Oh
not
yeah,
just
yeah.
a fighter.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the richest athlete without an endorsement deal. Because every other athlete who's rich has an endorsement deal. That's the reason why they're so rich.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, Nike. LeBron James, Nike. Ronaldo, that's Nike.
Nike, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're giving out the biggest deals. But Mayweather doesn't have not one single deal. Not one. He don't want one.
He don't want one.
He making what? He like 250, 300 mil? That's crazy.
It's all good. So we want to talk about, since we talking about people that's wild, this, that, and other. I have one question. Who you think will win in a UFC fight between, let's say, DMX or Dr. Phil?
Oh man,
Dr. Phil tough.
oh man,
Who will win in the fight?
man. I'm not even gonna answer that question, bro.
Let's watch the teaser. DMX.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. You decided running naked in the hotel was a good idea.
Meet the man behind the crime headlines.
Are you $1 million behind in child support?
Daddy belongs to the world.
Daddy may belong to the world, but his responsibility are to his children.
Rapper DMX.
Unless you know what you're talking about, you shouldn't say it.
Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
All new Dr. Phil.
Can't wait to watch that.
Man,
Who you think will win that battle? They already filmed the episode, but at the end of the day, call in, guys. Y'all want to talk about DMX and Dr. Phil? Who's going to win that battle? But DMX owes $1 million in child support.
yeah, he could pay that off.
Huh?
He could pay that off real quick.
With what?
Tour. Only problem is he can't leave the country.
I didn't know he can lead the state. Well, can he lead the state? Well,
Oh, yeah, he can lead- yeah,
he got
yeah.
caught streaking in Detroit hotel.
He can. You know what? Before I say anything, shout out to Dame Grease, my mentor.
Shout out Greece.
Shout out to Rough Riders, late crew. But I think D has issues. DMX has. He definitely. Everybody knows he has issues. Every show that he's ever on, they talk about his issues.
Do you think Dr. Phil can help him? Because he's Dr. Phil.
Hell no.
It's a rap.
Dr. Phil ain't help. Name somebody Dr. Phil didn't help. For real. I mean, even the rehab. Remember the rehab show with the other dude, the other doctor?
Yeah.
They say that's the worst thing that ever happened to those celebrities because they're putting on Front Street and they're showing their rehab. It's like
And it's real.
How do you feel about it?
I think, first of all, his life is one thing. Has it affected his music per se? Like, he's DMX. Has it really affected his music? Just by him being just a loose cannon over these years? Because some guys, they wild out, but they still put out music to where it's
Right,
like, okay. What about him?
Yeah, it's affected him. Yeah, I mean, first 3 albums were, to me, the first album was classic.
Yeah.
Flesh of My Flesh.
Blood of My Blood.
Blood of My Blood. That was classic.
My niggas get
The third
down
one,
like what?
yeah. The third one was, what was it called? Then There Was X.
Then There Was X.
That was cool. It was a drop off. It was like the drop off of
The Grand
DMX.
Champ- the Grand
But
Champ was like-
the Grand Champ. After Grand Champ, the fourth, it was over.
Garbage.
There was nothing else I wanted to hear from DMX. No disrespect, but it was just really nothing. You could just tell it was something was wrong.
It was over.
But it was like, it has affected him. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because I want to be the producer to bring him back because he's one hit away from being back in a subject. You know
what? Because he's gotten more chances than Lindsay Lohan.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We always talk about like a white and black issue, but I feel like DMX has gotten more chances than a lot of our celebrities. Because Lindsay Lohan, she's obviously going through her issues, but I think he's been in jail at least 10 times a year in the past 6 years.
But see,
that's what it seemed like.
You just said the actual problem.
What?
DMX went to jail. Lindsay doesn't go to jail. That's the problem. See, there's the issue. That's the issue.
She just goes to rehab.
She goes to rehab. He goes to rehab after 4 or 5 visits of going to jail. Like, I feel like what's weird is that the drug dealer, he doesn't. A drug dealer doesn't really. Most of the drug dealers don't really do the drugs, right?
No.
But they do the most time. But the person who does the drugs, who affects the rest of the world, with they get off.
Shenanigans.
They go to rehab. They do. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird situation. Lindsay Lohan, she done done so much stuff. Everybody wishes that she goes to jail. She don't go to jail. Why? I don't want to say, but everybody knows what it is. I know what it is.
Oh.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Disney money.
Disney money.
Disney money, man.
Was she with Disney or am I just tripping?
She did movies with Disney. Yeah. Anybody who's a young star and becomes a celebritante was with Disney. Miley, Selena Gomez.
Selena's still somewhat clean though. I mean, as far as we know.
Justin's still with her too. Justin Bieber's still with her, so something must be popping. She keeps her image really clean.
She does a good job.
See, I don't know what she
I
does.
hope she keep it up too, man. Because I get tired of these celebrities, man. That they get old enough to just wild out, man, just because they want to wild out and they can.
I like it.
I don't, man. I like Bieber when he was just the good guy, doing his thing. I don't like the Bieber running around with a little twist all the time, thinking it's cool. I just don't like it.
You think yourself? Look at Raven Simone. Raven Simone was good.
Yeah.
She was super Disney. She made hella money.
Yeah.
And she was good. Everybody else, the Olsen twins, they weren't. I mean, they didn't really
went through their phase.
They went through a phase, but it wasn't. They weren't like. Who were they with?
They were a Full House.
They were just childhood stars.
They still had their own shows and all.
They were childhood stars.
They were still childhood stars, still related with Disney. You know what I'm saying? They had those movies, the little kid movies, not just Full House. Remember, it was just the twins.
Oh, yeah, those were Disney?
Twins take over. Twins take over Twin Cities. You'd be like, what? Twins take over New York. You're like, what?
I think it's a difference, though. I think they fell into different issues, maybe drugs or alcohol-related problems that leads to more issues. I feel like, some of these kids, their characters just completely change. And people get mad at me because I'm like, I feel like, all right, here's the facts. I feel like if an artist continues to stay clean and take that route, I think they have a longer career. I think they get more endorsements. I think they make more money. Like, ultimately, that's what I think, or I could be wrong. But, hey, man, the proof is in the pudding at this point.
You know what? I think you're right on a majority of that. I think the problem is that the media requires some type of negativity for you in order for you to grow as big as you can be. Like, there has to be
headlines.
Yeah, they have to sell. They have to make money.
Right.
They have to make money.
That's absolutely correct. That kind of leads me to my next point. We talk about Chris Brown and the Jay-Z. Recently, Chris Brown, called out Jay-Z, basically saying like, well, if I did something, Jay-Z did this, that. Basically, dry snitching, which is the number one rule in the black community. You just don't do, man. We know what Jay-Z did.
Come on,
we
man.
saw what you. We never saw Jay-Z.
Right.
Sell drugs.
Yeah. I wasn't alive.
But we saw Rihanna afterwards when her face looked like pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Look, man, Chris, homie, just stay out of the news. I beg you, just stay out of the news. I know you want to voice your opinion, my guy, but please stay out. Nobody wants to hear what you got to say. You were doing so good. He was coming out with great music, and then he just wants to talk some more. Please shut it, please, dude. I beg of you. Jay-Z, everybody knows what Jay-Z did. Everybody knows what Diddy has done.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what 50 Cent has done. Everybody knows what Tiger Woods did. Everybody knows what Bill Gates did.
What Bill Gates do?
Everybody knows what
Bill Gates stole.
Did.
Yes, what Schwarzenegger did.
That was trifling.
Bill Gates stole technology.
He did?
Hell yeah.
Who he steal technology from?
Steve Jobs.
Word?
You don't. Oh my God! If I go into the story about Bill Gates is a thug, he's the first internet thug. Straight up, he was the first computer thug.
He stole from Steve Jobs.
Yes, man. He stole technology from Steve Jobs. For real, man. Bill Gates.
We gotta
stole
find that.
a lot of his technology from other people.
Hey, Mark, if you can find that online, I don't.
You don't believe that?
He
No.
bought DOS for like nothing.
For nothing. He raped the computer era.
He bought what?
But he didn't steal it. I mean, he was just smart about it. He paid like nothing.
That's the thing, right? That's
the person that had it didn't know what it was worth.
Right. If it's smart, people
That's
say
cool.
It's smart if you don't get caught. It's not stealing if you don't get caught, right?
Yeah, I think it's smart if we don't go to a commercial break. So we got to get ready to go to a commercial break in a minute. I ain't know about what these guys are. Steve, sorry, rest in peace. Bill, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But
that's what it is.
I know you somewhere chilling with your soft shoes on, comfortable, rich, with your khakis, your slacks, and your shades. Man, half the money he makes, he gives back anyway. So we got to go to a commercial break. This is Sports and Music with MOE AGER and Yannick Beats. Let's get it.
A fine watch does more than tell time. It makes a statement. Havana watches. Fine watches exclusively for you. Sophisticated Havana dress watches. Men's and women's styles. Your elegant timepiece. Sporty Havana casual watches. Trendy styles in hip colors. Your go-everywhere watch. Your Havana watch is backed by our top-to-bottom 1-year warranty. Visit HavanaWatches.com. Havana watches. Fine watches exclusively for you.
I slid right back into that real smooth. I was talking about something else. But yeah, we back again. Easy Way TV. You know, I would like to take a quick second just to talk about the Easy Way broadcast launch that we have on September 29th. And that's in a couple days, actually. And it's going to be major, man. Over 150 guests confirmed. Celebrities from everywhere, you know, a bunch of celebrities. You know, we want you guys to come down and join us. And we're going to be broadcasting the first episode of Easy Way Live Talk 10 p.m. that night, September 29th, and it's going to be a good time. You know, we're going to all be out here. We're going to be fly. What you going to be wearing? What you going to rock, fam?
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
What you wearing, Mark?
I don't know. Gotta think about it.
I don't know what I'm wearing either. But, you know, we're just going to be in the building fly. We're going to have dinner. Dinner at like 6. You know, it's like dinner kind of expensive, though. It's like $25 a plate. But, you know, that plate better be nice and big. I'm talking about a Flintstone size type plate, you know what I mean? You put a dino leg on there. But yeah, we gonna be out here, man. September 29th. That's sports and music too. And so we just expanding everything. So man, what else popping, bro? You know, Blake Griffin, he just had a baby. So congratulations to Blake Griffin.
Congratulations, man.
It was kind of crazy because he had it's by Matt Leiner's baby mother.
They sharing girls. Ain't no, that's not a problem, right? that's not a problem in the sports industry.
To share women?
Well, the same one. It was funny, you know, another man's trash is another one's treasure.
But recently they broke up. So what is it now?
Ooh, yeah, well, she's getting paid.
She banking.
She getting
That's crazy.
paid.
I didn't even want to go there. I just want to congratulate Blake Griffin on the newborn child.
No, congratulations.
But
that's great.
You know what? She's about to get a lot of money, man, because child support is a beast. We just talked about DMX and how he's $1 million behind on child support. Athletes, superstars. I don't strap up. If you're gonna do it, just strap up, man. Because 18 years.
In 18 years, he found out it wasn't his. That
could happen too, but
that does happen. That does happen.
Child support.
But you know that
Nas owe a gang in child support. It's like he has to keep coming out with albums just because the simple fact of the child support is through the roof for him.
Well, he has 2 kids, right? He has his daughter and the son. That's it.
But the son is the one that's costing like.
Well, the reason why, and you know, Nas is my favorite rapper of all time, but he messed up. He messed up on this one because if you're gonna now, granted, what I'm saying right now is gonna sound really bad, but if you're gonna get a girl pregnant, right? She's gonna be your baby mama. At least let the baby mama be a girl who can't really afford lawyers. What? Or great lawyers. I'm saying what? Because he got Khalees pregnant.
She was married to her.
Yes, she got paper already.
She doesn't have paper. She actually just got a $400,000 payoff to give her a little bit of relief, but she owes a lot in taxes too.
Bro. Yeah, she's gonna get some of that. She's already gonna get the alimony. What is it called? Alimony. She's already getting the alimony. Yeah, she's already getting the alimony payments because she has to upkeep with the way that she was with Nas. So Nas is already paying for her.
But that's the thing. Like, so who's to say Nas have it?
She's the only one who can say it, and the courts. But this is the problem. Nas cheated on her. Nas made this. This is what happened. Nas did this.
Nas messed up, huh?
He knows he did. He said it. He said it on his album. He did it. He said that he did it. He cheated on her. You know what I'm saying, with a girl. He wished that it never happened, but that's what happened. I mean, so you can't be mad at Khalees for coming after that dough.
Real
you know
talk.
what I'm saying? Because they got a kid to raise, and he's not there because he out there doing what he want to do. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. How you feel about that?
I just feel like, it's just so prevalent in our society, man. It seems like it's highlighted, especially in the black community, where, fathers and rappers and sports players, they just owe all this money in child support, man, and it's disturbing, man, because it's like nobody learns from nobody's mistake. It's
right.
Not to say a child is a mistake, but just the circumstances, and these women are cutthroat, man. These
Oh,
women
they're
are
ruthless,
cutthroat. My mama
ruthless.
taught me a long time ago. She's like, nah, I got me a good one. Shout out to my baby. Hey, baby. But, yeah, man, the women are cutthroat out here, man. They if you hoop, you play man, they out to get you.
Jersey
They know
chasers,
better. And
man.
some of these girls' mothers are teaching their daughters.
Oh
these things.
yes, oh yes. I'm not gonna say.
Right.
I'm not gonna say the lady that I know, whose daughter is just a straight whatever, but she's in the industry right now. She's in the game right now, and she's currently on. I think she's on Dancing with the Stars.
What?
But her mom used to pimp her out.
Pimp her daughter?
Allegedly. Like, hey, you should get with so and so, get with so and so, blah 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 blah. And
Wow.
that's how they was making money, getting paper off that.
Who are they?
I can't say ours. All I can say is, Dancing with the Stars this season.
All right.
She's winning.
I thought we was on sports and music with MOE AGER.
That's
We
music.
I know, but we at the crib. Who are you talking about, bro? Say the
I
name.
allegedly heard the Dreams baby mama,
Christina
Milian, Nick Cannon's ex-girl, and several others.
Milian.
That's what I heard, allegedly.
Sheesh.
That her mom got her in that. You know who else's mom used to do that too?
Who that?
After Mike Tyson's ex, Robin Givens. Robin Givens' mom.
Oh, Robin Givens been She
Yeah.
she went and got hers.
Yeah,
real
I saw
quick.
I saw the Mike Tyson
The documentary.
no, not the documentary, the actual stand up that he had.
Oh.
I actually went. He talked about the whole situation. He was like showing pictures of like her, like of Robin Givens and him hanging out, like going somewhere, and sees the mama would be in the car, looking at him. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I actually, you know what's crazy? The reason why I'm not ashamed, because I keep it real. I actually talked about that in the song. I said, what happened? What happened? I feel I'm robbed in the world I live in, where people take more than they give, like Robin Givens. Like, hey man, it is what it is. That's public knowledge.
That's
anyway,
true. It's true.
let's talk about some football, man. Let's talk about Peyton Manning snapping last night, getting close to 400 yards. He back.
Peyton don't care about nobody. He don't care about nobody right now. He's like, dude, for him, he knows he has this year and next year, and that's it. He is Super Bowl or bust right now, and he's beating them up.
You think so? Basically, if he don't win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years, he's going to retire.
Oh yeah, he's old, man.
Yeah.
He's old. I mean, he doesn't really have. Well, he knows he has something to prove. His brother got 2.
His brother, how many? He has 2.
No, he doesn't.
He only has
Just
one. That's it.
Yeah.
Could have sworn Peyton Manning had more.
Nah, man. Nope. He has 1. His little brother got 2. And they like huge rivals. Matter of fact, tonight I already got it on DVR. Go check out the it's called the Mannings. Tonight it's like 60 for 60 or 30 for 30.
Yeah.
They're doing like a 30 for 30 special about the Manning. That family's like the holy grail of families because they have all 3 quarterbacks. The family, the father Archie, Peyton, and Eli. They're gonna be Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? The other brother doesn't really play football or anything like that, but he used to and stuff like that. But he's not like a Hall of Famer. But
you think it's tough for him? Just being
the other one?
Yeah, just being a brother that just not as cold as his other brothers and
they
his
don't
daddy.
have enough money like those. Yeah.
It's probably rough.
Yeah, especially when you're a competitive family.
So do you think Eli and Peyton get along, or you feel like it's a real rival?
They get along, but I was watching a little bit of the trailer and they were saying like Peyton Manning, he grew up, he was just like the outgoing type, he was so competitive or whatever, but when Eli was born, they said that they feel like Eli was born with no he doesn't cry. Eli doesn't cry. So when they used to be real competitive, older brothers used to be competitive with him.
Yeah.
They used to try to make him cry. He just does not cry. He just has that mood. Like, he never knew who was around him. Like, he never felt like anybody was on his level. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Just ever since he was a baby. And they said that, like, he didn't care what people thought of him. He just did whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Peyton was more of like his father, Archie Manning.
Okay.
Hall of Famer. But yeah, man. They're like...
It's serious now.
Yeah, serious. I mean, what's the name guy? Oh, also, Giants. What is going on with the Giants, dog?
Yeah, we just talking about Peyton Manning. What about the Giants? Eli Manning.
Yo, the Giants are looking whack.
How's Eli looking?
Eli's looking okay. Eli's looking like how Eli looks every single year. Like the first half of the year, he looks like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he turns up, but the team always been okay.
Yeah.
Like the defense has been okay. They're getting crushed, dog. They're getting crushed. Last time I saw, when I was looking at the game and I stopped watching, I didn't even care about the final score. It was 31-0.
Wow.
It was like third quarter, 31-0. I was like, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't need to watch this anymore. I don't need to watch this anymore at all. Like it was just I don't know. I mean, Jacksonville looks horrible. They're talking about there's 4 teams that said that might be coming to Hollywood Park now.
What?
Because they wanted to do the stadium over by the Staples Center in LA. And they just said that 4 teams are interested in actually coming to LA and playing at the Hollywood Park. So they're talking about making the Hollywood Park another stadium too. So they might have 2 teams in LA.
2 football teams?
Yeah, which would be great because one will be NFC, one will be AFC, and then we can have 2 original teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How major do you feel like that'd be for? I mean, do you feel like it'll help Hollywood, or you think it'll be just all right, cool? You think it'll take years for people to actually get adjusted?
Oh
to
no, nah. LA's begging for a team, dog. I'm a huge Falcons fan, but I would not mind going to a football game in LA and being an LA fan. Like that's how I would love that. How would you feel about that?
Honestly, I don't really have a real feeling about it. I mean, I love football. Football is cool, but I don't feel like it'll change my life.
Yeah.
If I'm, with a football team here, it would change the circumstances for a lot of other things, because LA is the land of, the opportunity for a lot of people.
Right.
Like we just talked about earlier for the gold diggers.
Yeah.
And such and such. That might turn up even more.
Oh yeah, it'll be extra thirsty. It'll be dry out here because they're gonna be extra thirsty. They're gonna be extra thirsty. Football players? Oh man, you know what? At the same time, it might be a bad thing because it is LA, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It is LA, but I don't see too many Lakers or Clippers getting in trouble except for James Worthy. You know what I'm saying? James Worthy got in trouble with the Lakers. Remember a long time ago. If nobody knows that history, before the game, he got caught with some prostitutes.
I thought it was some smack.
Some smack too. Yeah, prostitutes. LA, and he still went to the game afterwards, after the Joe. Still went to the game, still scored, still did what he had to do.
He still killed.
Still killed. See,
I don't think they were doing drug testing back then, like either.
They were probably getting loaded.
The late show.
Back then, that's when coke was like legal. Everything was cool. Come on, man. It was popping in LA. The 80s? Come on, man.
That's what's up.
I was watching Magic Johnson talk about it when he first got here. He was like, "I'm not gonna lie to you." He was like, they did an interview with him at the Playboy mansion. He was like, "It's overwhelming." You know what I'm saying? He was like 5-6 women a day. Like it's crazy. This is pre-HIV. He was saying all that. I'm like, man. Being a star in the Lakers must be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think Magic, he never really got caught up in drugs or alcohol.
Right.
But those women.
Those women catch you up.
Oh, yeah, those women is probably one of the worst.
I might have a call.
I think we got a caller.
MOE AGER Sports and Music.
Yeah, we gonna keep it moving. We thought we had another caller.
Diana show's over.
Yeah, hey guys, listen.
That show's over, man.
All right, sports and music. So this is what happens when you talk about sports and music.
Right.
So this weekend, allegedly, Brandon Jennings had a birthday party over at Lure. I believe Lure is a daytime party that they do during the day on a Sunday,
right,
or whatnot, where a lot of celebrities and this, that, and the other. I don't know if Game was actually the promoter for the party. I don't know if he was the DJ. I don't know if he was the MC
or minority owner of Club Lure that day. But apparently, the boy Brandon Jennings, who just signed a nice little hefty deal with the Detroit Pistons. Shout out to Detroit. That was a good look. Joe Dumars, good job. BJ, he nice. But yeah, man, I guess Brandon Jennings was extra turned on the mic. I don't know if he said something bad about the Money Gang, or is they Black Wall Street? What are they? I don't know what they are. I heard Rolex Records, then I heard Black Wall Street, then I heard, I don't know.
All right. Apparently, Brandon Jennings was on the mic going hamster And I don't know. Game just didn't like it. I don't know if Game felt like the attention wasn't on him anymore. What did he feel? Was he mad that Brandon Jennings made it to the league? He didn't. I mean, what was it? Because I know they say he punched him in the mouth, punched the kid in the mouth, and they got to a scuffle. Hope it's not true, but that was the word on the streets.
Were they drunk? They didn't talk about whether or not were they drunk when it happened? Because I thought that Game and Brandon Jennings and all them was cool.
I thought that too, but apparently
Game will switch on you though, real quick though. He will switch on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if he ain't feeling you, he will make sure that you know it.
Yeah, I mean I don't understand the situation. I mean, Brandon Jennings is a really good kid, but it was his birthday, so it was a good chance that he's highly intoxicated. Game could have been intoxicated. He probably said the wrong thing, but here's the thing. Come on, man, can't we all just get along?
It's
for what?
Hip hop is getting whack, man.
Hip hop, that's another.
Look, that's
thing.
what it is, man. It's like hip hop is just getting whack. Let's just be 100. Like that stuff, people still doing that. Like what?
That's whack.
Come on,
other genres are not doing that. It's just that's not what's up.
Come on, I ain't never heard.
Kill it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's kill it. I ain't never heard. JJ Redick smack up Toby Keith. You know what I'm saying? At a party like this, it's whack, man. It's buffoonery. It's nothing but buffoonery, man.
You don't hear
it's
about
buffoonery, man.
You never heard about, the Waltons fighting with Bruno Mars or anybody like that.
Man.
It's
just stupid. Like, okay, Game, look, we get it, man. Like, you run LA. Like, okay, we get it. We understand that. We've been known that for a long time. Snoop doesn't really do it like he used to, And back then, it was Suge Knight was smacking people up. Okay, Game, we get it, man. Like, just get out of the news, man. You know what's so sad about this? The people that I like Game. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a dope lyricist. I think he's very underrated. And sometimes I feel like he gets stuck in doing whatever rapper he's featuring, same flow. Yeah. I don't like that. But let's just be honest, man. Like, Game, you and Chris Brown, they hang out with each other.
Are they boys?
Right? Yeah, they boys. Okay. Chris Brown, blood out. That's what that's what they saying. They claiming. But he hangs out with a lot of blood. He hangs out with Game and them. Look, both of y'all, man, y'all both really talented. Stay out of the news, man. Stay out of the news. Game, you got a TV show, VH1 TV show about your family. Stay out.
Yeah, what does that do? Like, okay, like you look at a T.I., he's doing his thing, and you know what? T.I.'s been on 4 or 5 hit records this year. But he's been clean.
He's consistent.
He's been consistent, man. I feel like he found his niche in life.
Yeah, because he found that family show.
Yeah, the family show. I mean, at one point, I was like, oh, I don't know about that one.
I liked it.
But T.I. made the best choice ever, man. He just started making good music, man.
Yeah, man.
He stopped explaining himself. He stopped talking about why he was getting in trouble.
Right.
He just went on air and just showed you that he loved his kids, man.
Right. That he was a father. He was a father. You know what I'm saying? A father.
Grilled cheese sandwiches for his little kids and for the family. He go on costume parties and stuff like that, and then he come out just make hit records. He had the #1 hit record in the summer, Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke. Shout out to Robin Thicke.
And he got a new record with Iggy Azalea.
That's going.
He's you know what I like about T.I.? What a lot of people don't know, and I'm a huge T.I. fan. Like for real. Like since I'm serious, if y'all don't know that, like man, I'm from New Mexico, and like we either bump South music, we was bumping South music or West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? And the South music that we were bumping was like more more underground stuff, like Chamillionaire, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, like that type of stuff. But at the time, T.I. came out, nobody really knew who T.I. was. His whole first album was produced by the Neptunes.
Yeah.
People don't even know. And it was slapping.
Slap City.
Slapping. So I'm glad that he's back getting with Pharrell again, you know what I'm saying, putting him in a good state. Because Pharrell, to me, can actually make people feel better, make people sound better than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Robin Thicke, if it wasn't for Pharrell, then Robin Thicke wouldn't be where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying? And Snoop got his first platinum record. First platinum record by himself. With Pharrell.
Nah, Doggy Style went platinum though.
No. Single. No, yeah, his album did. But it was his first single though. His first single by himself. They saying that what's the name? That Beautiful Girls?
Oh, okay.
That was like his first like major hit, go worldwide, besides Doggy Style.
That's what's up, man. You know, Pharrell and the whole Neptunes crew, he You know, he's doing a good thing. I mean, I think I like Pharrell too, man. He's kept a clean image over the years, also. You know,
Yeah, man.
If
He
he
don't
do
get
dirt,
it,
man, you don't hear about it. You know,
He still
don't
look 22.
he take care of himself.
Yeah, he do, man.
That's
Like,
all good. I respect him,
He
man.
stay young. He stay young, man. You stay. That's the thing, man. You gotta stay relevant, and he never really went with the trends. Like I look out to people like him because he just stuck to whatever they do. They never were like, oh, okay, so now the 808s are in, I'm gonna start doing 808s. He was just like, I'm just gonna do what I do. Like, if there's an 808 in there, okay, good. But I was just trying to be like, yo,
you have to respect it, man. You know, for all you musicians and people out there that's doing music, just do you. You know, it's all good. Not to be, you don't want to be naive to what's going on out here musically, but if you make music and you make it because you love it, man, just do what you love to do, and you'll probably get the best results out of it. Because I heard, it was a cool statement. It said if you're doing something that you think other people are going to like, it's a great chance that most people are not going to like it.
Right.
So I respect Pharrell, even Kanye West. Kanye West didn't bow out to, you know, whatever was going on at the time. You know, they just made the good music, and that's why they're still relevant today.
Yeah, they're definitely. I think it's being original, just being who you are is what it is. Even as a person, like, you could take those same life lessons and apply it to you as a person, man. If the coolest kids that I ever knew, who I ever respected, were kids who thought outside the box, who weren't like anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The coolest kid I ever met, if it was a whole gang of us and we all the same, it's the person who's not the same who's the coolest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's better to be different than to be the same, man.
And that goes to my next point. You know, it's always cool to be different, you know, and thinking outside the box. And that, you know, this next song I want to play is called Interlock System. We're actually starting a campaign for it, and it's going to be a really major campaign because, you know, it's a situation that happened to me a year ago where, you know, I was doing me. You know, I had a meeting, I had about 3 or 4 drinks, got behind the wheel of a car. I was irresponsible. But, you know, I thank God that I made it out of that situation to talk to you guys about not making the same choices that I made at that point in time. So, about to get ready to play the song. Video coming soon, shot by Louis Mayo, and it's going to be major. I promise you. You hear it first now. Sports and music. Turn it up, brother.
Interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man. I'm trying to be patient. This interlock system is driving me nuts. Don't drink and drive, a DUI sucks. This interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man. I'm trying to be patient. Yo, this weekend started off breezing. Yeah, I'm feeling good for 2 reasons. Shot my first video Friday night. Saturday, I got a business meeting at the Four Seasons. Yo, I got there around noon. They was on time, and they was on round 2. They looking at me like, son, you better catch up. Yo, I barely ate that drink, had me messed up. 1 drink turned into 4 more. I told the bartender I want more. 1 night turned into 2 nights. They both agreed that we need to start taking shots. Dang, I'm too old for peer pressure. Lighten up, Mo, you out here stealing pills. And you in Beverly Hills with these brand new bills, so imagine how I feel. Yo, this interlock system is driving me nuts. Don't drink and drive, a DUI sucks. Cause this interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man, I'm trying to be patient. This interlock system is driving me nuts. Don't drink and drive, a DUI sucks. Cause this interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man, I'm trying to be patient. 1 swerve turned into 2 swerves. Black man in the black whip, no sir. Not to mention in the black man's wish on the wrong side of town, and it's all black tent. And all black glasses. Sobriety test, I failed those classes. Man, I blew 3 times over. We still had the nerve to tell the polls I'm sober. Now they in the front googling and giggling. I'm in the back seat feeling like a kid again. Man, those cops was foul colder than Michigan. I'm about to go to jail, I'm about to be a missing man. Not to mention that the Blackberry locked up. I couldn't even tell my girl that I was locked up. What makes it worse is her parents didn't count and me. I'm locked down, I'm just hoping they'll pop up. Yo, this interlock system is driving me nuts. Don't drink and drive, a DUI sucks. Cause this interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man, I'm trying to be patient. This interlock system is driving me nuts. Don't drink and drive, a DUI sucks. Cause this interlock is driving me crazy. It's beeping every minute, man, I'm trying to be patient. That's crazy, man. Yo, all I was worried about was my girl and my mom, man. Real tough. I knew my mom.
Yeah, so anyone that want to get behind the movement, Rad, RAD is recording artists and athletes against drunk driving. You got mothers against drunk driving. There's so many different committees. I'm reaching out to you guys to get behind the movement because it's actually serious. A lot of individuals, get wasted and just get behind the wheel of a car. And trust me, it's not worth it. I went through the experience, paid a lot of money for it, paid for it, but now I'm here to turn a negative into a positive. So I want you guys to stay on board for it. It's going to be major, and it's going to be major. But we back again, sports and music with MOE AGER. That's Interlock System. Coming soon. Bung bow. What we got, boy?
So, NBA is announcing that they may or may not put nicknames on the back of jerseys, only for the Heat and the Nets. How you feel about that?
I think it's corny.
You being a former NBA player.
I think it's corny. Like, I just don't want to see my name on the back of my jersey. MOE AGER. Nah, man, it takes away the professionalism of that league. People respect the NBA because it is the NBA. If people want &1 Reebok Classic tournaments, that's what they go watch. But people like the NBA because it's like, okay, this is official. We pay these men millions of dollars a year to look professional. I just think it's corny. What is going to have King James on the back of the jersey?
Right. That's what they were showing. Like I'm like, I think to myself, like, at first I don't know how to feel about it because it'd be different if every league agreed to it. MLB agreed to it. NBA, NFL, all these teams agreed to do it for this one day. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like maybe like a.
Yeah, but this is the problem I have. Now you're making it look unprofessional.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's one thing to take away the way a person, can remember that you couldn't wear regular T-shirts and stuff like that in the NBA, and they took away that rule because it's called the Allen Iverson rule because he would come in with white T-shirt and a hat and all his chains, and they were offended by that. And I'm like, man, he's just he's just coming to play the game, and a lot of other leagues were doing that. That's one thing they changed that and made it a little more professional. Cool.
That was great.
That's great. That was actually great for the league. Great. Now you're gonna go backwards? You're gonna put nicknames? I don't want to see Bo Peep on the back of somebody's jersey.
Bo Peep. D Wade.
D Wade. Come on, man. Disrespecting
Jason the Jet Terry.
Birdman, Miami Heat, and then the real Birdman comes out and he's talking about he wearing the Birdman jersey like he played for the Heat. I don't want to see that.
That's corny.
It's stupid corny. It's like
corny.
It says.
It just goes back to what we were saying on our way up here. It's just like they want to make everything hip hop, which is cool because they understand. But
that's where the money's at. I get it.
Nah, I don't get that one.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think it's just so stupid. I don't even. Why they even bring that up? Like who are they consulting? You know what, guys?
It's unbelievable.
We've talked about this. Y'all need to get better consultants.
Consulting.
Y'all need some better consulting because y'all don't know what's going on. Nobody likes that. I'm talking, and when I speak, I feel like I'm speaking for people who feel the same way. Like who feel the same way. Like, come on, man, that's stupid, man. That's real stupid.
Got to figure it out, y'all.
Would you like when you were playing for the Dallas Mavericks and they had on the back of your jersey Motown? Wouldn't it make you feel like your efforts of getting your name out and showing who you are diminish?
That's the point now. I'm getting my name out there as an artist, entrepreneur, now as MOE AGER. You know what I'm saying? My brand is the Motown brand, because my name is Mo. I'm from Detroit City, Motown, and I got the whole album called Motown. I have the TV show coming out called Motown. And only the Lord knows what's going to happen after that. But I'm doing it on my time.
All right.
When I was a ball player, when I played ball, I didn't want that brand. My brand is separate from that.
You wanted to be respected in your
my lane,
in your lane, whatever you were doing in your field.
Yeah, I think that's corny. And
they could say Motown now. That's cool because you've already branded Motown. But don't be using. Come on, man. I don't want Yannick Beats on the back of my jersey, man. You better put my real last name on the back,
right?
And my real number. Don't be trying to make it all funny and put 69 on the back of my jersey. What else they gonna do next?
Big numbers.
Yeah, big numbers. 94. I'm a guard.
Man.
I'm
Meta
a guard
World Peace got the big. He always had the big.
Man, he's out of here though. His name is Meta World Peace.
He's not around no more.
He's not Ron Artest no more. He's Meta World Peace. Shout out to Meta World Peace. New York Knicks, baby. We in there.
Let's go, man. This is Sports and Music with MOE AGER and Yannick. Holla at us, man. We just having a good time, being ourselves, down to earth, talking about sports, music, life in general. Check us out again next week. We'll have the boy Rashad Holloway.
Box.
He's actually in a sparring session right now with Miguel Cotto. So he's coming in next week on Tuesday. Sports music again, man. We just putting it all together. Check us out. Easy Way TV.
New Mexico, stand up.
Detroit, stand up. Was I jocking? All right. All right, Mark. Take us home, baby.
Yeah, what up, dog? Sports and music every Tuesday with MOE AGER. Let's get it. Meanwhile, I'm doing me. Y'all should go and do y'all. Real talk, I ain't worried about you goofballs. See, I got coyotes in my new yard. So high up in the hills, man, I'm looking like a new star. Ghetto, cause that's a sign of a come up. I done came a long way from that crib up on Homer. And that 91 Dynasty mama used to drive. Focus, hoping food stamps what kept us alive. Cause in the D, you better be stronger than Clubber Lane. Don't stunt, they ain't playing with them Hunger Games. Cause like cream corn, they be running things. From your Audemars rocks to your onion rings. But I've been to Africa so long I started clicking. Eating game and fried chicken like it's my religion. 2 planes, I'm in the building. I wouldn't trade it for the world, center of attention. I guess we gotta win the hard way. Cool kid, you can catch me in the hallway. The light